What's this in? Syrup. Dear fat haters. I bet some of you already hate me because I'm fat. What are you gonna do? Call me names? Fatty fat fat. Piggy pig's alive. Wide load. Whale. Job of the butt. Flubber. Michelin man. Flubber nuggets. Count Flabulous. Fatty McFatterton. Beefy beef pot. You don't think we've heard them all? I was watching the internet the other day and there was this ditzy blonde on there who said that fat shaming wasn't a thing. Except it is. And people can be real douchebags about it. Some people act like they're doing it because they care about our health. Like fat people just woke up from a magical fairy candy land built by Willy Wonka, where they don't do commercials all day about weight loss centers, weight loss drugs, weight loss programs, lap band surgery, liposuction, exercise equipment, body slimming wear, fat reducing creams, diabetes testing equipment, catheters. Do you fat haters really think that you're informing us of something we didn't already know? People have been fat shaming our whole life. I don't like to call it fat shaming. There is no reason to be ashamed. It is okay to love your body the way it is right now. Be you, boo. I call it fat hatred. Because some people just have a frickin' problem with fat people. What is it? Is it the soft pillowiness of my body? Is it the way my fat jiggles in the moonlight? Is it the arm flaps? Whatever it is, it seems to make you think you have the right to judge us for the way we look. What do they call that again? That's right, prejudice. All fat people are unhealthy. They're all just lazy. Why can't they stop eating? If they just controlled how much food they eat, they wouldn't be fat. Why do they smell like sausages? Fat people are all gonna die from being too fat. I don't think fat people even have sex. You wanna bet? They can't even beat me up for saying this right now. I am saying this for their own good. And if it makes them mad and then they wanna lose weight, then good. I have saved their life. What is your obsession? Is it because once you go big, you can't live with a twig? Is it because once you go wide, there's no other ride? Is it because once you go thick, nothing else does the trick? That's it, isn't it? Are you just jealous because we can eat more than you? Are you stupid? Most of us fat people spend our entire lives watching everything we eat so that we can try to fit into that perfect image that society tells us we have to be so that we can find love, success, friends, and clothes that actually fit. Not to mention the dirty looks we get from you fat haters when we even try to eat a food that you deem is too fattening. Like Twinkies. Donuts. Bacon. Cake. And you act like us fat people don't eat vegetables. We totally eat our vegetables. Did that bother you, fat haters? Are you grossed out right now? Are you wishing that I get diabetes and think that I would deserve it? 'Cause you're fat haters. In reality, this is the only thing you fat haters need to think about. I don't speak for every fat person on the planet, but as for me, all I really need you fat haters to do is mind your own damn business. Seriously. What I look like is none of your business. If you don't want to look at my fat, your neck works, turn your head. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready. Ooh, Smarties. My health status is none of your business. There is no way for you to tell by my size how healthy I am. And you can be just as likely as me to die from a heart attack from a variety of factors that affect heart disease, including just having a really hateful heart. In which case, I have to pay for your health care. This is why I don't like socialized medicine. Ooh, Smarties. What I eat is none of your business. I don't need the food police. Woo, woo. You all should just worry about what's on your plate. Broccoli, broccoli, broccoli. I'll worry about what's on mine. My sex life is none of your business. But if you must know, it is off the chain. Big girls know how to rock the Casbah. How about you worry about your life and I'll worry about mine? Okay. Why is that so hard? Because you hate fat. You probably hate yourself a little bit. Tell me about your parents. Didn't your mommy and daddy love you enough? I'm sorry. I'd feel bad for you, but I'm too hungry to think. A lot of fat haters are skinny people who have their own body problems, like eating disorders, body image issues. A lot of them have been body shamed for being too thin. Twiggy, toothpick, beanstalk, skin and bone, eat a sandwich, Slim Jim. I'm sorry that happened to you. Want a Twinkie? Some fat haters are other fat people. Want a Twinkie? I personally refuse to hate myself for being fat. I like myself. I love myself. And I really enjoy using my fat to gross out all the fat haters in the world. I don't think you're ready. For example, the airport. As a fat girl, I love going to the airport. It's one of the few places in the world where the sidewalk actually walks for you. And it takes you to a food court where you have all of your favorite fast food choices in one spot. McDonald's, Burger King, Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, Chipotle, Panera Bread, Starbucks. Ooh, Cinnabon. My suitcase is extra sturdy, so I can sit on it and ride it like a scooter. I have my own seatbelt extender. I have a whole routine that uses fat hatred to get me more room on the plane. What? When I got on the plane, I take my bag and I make sure that my fat sticks way out, so it's real obvious. I walk down the aisle, I look for the person. Like they look at me and then they wince away in disgust. That's where I'm gonna sit. I like to get my bag up there in the overhead compartment and get my fat right in their face. And if I have to scoot in because they're on the aisle, I get my butt as close to their nose as possible. And then what I do is I put that armrest right down because I want them to know whose side is whose. Yours, mine. That's when I start putting the fat rolls over. Start with the upper fat roll, you gotta get the boobies up here, and you get the fat roll over, and I lean into it. I lean into it because I want as much of my fat on their body as possible. When they just can't take it anymore, I lean into it and then I breathe on them with my fat breath. They hate that fat breath. If they push the little stewardess button, I push my little stewardess button. As the stewardess comes over, I ask her, "Excuse me, when are you gonna serve snacks?" That's about the time they ask the stewardess if they can be moved to another seat. I'd be insulted if it didn't mean that now I get a 2 seats. Oh yeah. And you fat haters think fat people are stupid. I bet they all hate me even more now. I bet they're running out to Twitter to tweet out hashtag fat hate, hashtag cause they're all douchebags, hashtag who secretly want fat sex, hashtag you know who I'm talking about. Do I smell like sausage? No, Twinkie. So I want to end this rant saying to all my fellow fat folks out there, we don't have to take this crap anymore. We're not gonna take it. We are going to love ourselves for who we are. We are going to eat without shame. And we are going to stick our fat in all you fat haters' faces until you learn to mind your own business. Haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake, shake, shake. Ooh, shake sounds good. I'm Suzzanne Monk, and I want to dedicate this video to anyone who's ever been hated on for their weight, big or small. Take a minute to like the video and read the comments, because I know the fat haters are going to be out in force. We're not gonna take it! Big love, be strong, peace. Twinkie?